National Urban League Young Professionals, We Develop Me. Shortly after graduating from college, I moved to Dallas, Texas. I like to consider myself a Kansas girl with a heart for the city. I focus primarily on professional development. I knew something was missing. I was raised in a strong Christian family valued home, 2 parents, and a younger sister. I knew I wanted to give back. When I found National Urban League Young Professionals, I knew I'd found the place for me. There's passionate, committed, and dedicated to excellence as I am. Join National Urban League Young Professionals. I am empowered.
We Develop Me. The National Urban League Young Professionals have developed me in such a way that I am able to be impactful to my community. My story is one that's unique and not so unique in many ways. A few years ago, I had a conversation with my dad about how he got his first job, one which he retired from with the County of Sacramento. And he told me that he got his first job through a job training program with the Urban League of Sacramento. And my dad's a veteran of Vietnam, and he went to school. He's college educated, and when he got home from the war, he couldn't find a job. And so the job training program at the Sacramento Urban League was his catalyst, and it allowed me great opportunities to succeed. It allowed me to get an education and really fulfill my dad's dream through my successes. And so I want to make sure that I give that back. And We Develop Me is doing just that. It's developing young people just like me who can empower the community, who can change the lives of others, and who can help serve and show others how to be a model of service. And so through the National Urban League Young Professionals, I am empowered.
We Develop Me. I hail from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a city which most of you don't realize leads the country in so many negative indicators. The National Urban League Young Professionals has helped me in 3 different ways: community service, leadership development, and envision. Community service and giving back to a community that has helped raise and mold the man who I am today before you. Leadership development by serving at my affiliate and local chapter level within the National Urban League movement, and vision by now serving at the national level as your Central Region Vice President. We Develop Me because the National Urban League Young Professionals recognizes talent, breeds talent, trains talent, and so now we're looking to you to be that talented force that will lead the National Urban League Young Professionals on to the next future. NULYP now is real. It is the National Urban League, and because of the National Urban League, I am empowered.
We Develop Me, Brandy Richard, in 52 chapters across the country and 4,200 members. And I have been developed by the National Urban League to go from a legislative policy novice to the young professional advocate. From a divorced single parent statistic to a thought leader and a game changer. And from a civil servant to a communications professional and a social entrepreneur. I have been empowered and made the leader that I am today by the National Urban League. And as a unit, as a group, we develop young professionals all over the country in the areas of philanthropy, volunteerism, and professional development. I am empowered by the National Urban League Young Professionals.
We Develop Me. Not only do I get to continue the legacy of the civil rights movement, I get to transform that movement. Not only do I get to hone my professional skills by fundraising scholarships, I get to serve as a mentor to those recipients. Not only do I get to network with my peers, that network turns into action for the movement. Because we develop you, we develop me. I am empowered.
WeDevelopMe, the National Urban League Young Professionals, has provided me an opportunity to become a well-rounded young professional and individual. It's provided me an opportunity to become a better leader, a better advocate for my community, as well as develop key relationships within the Urban League Young Professionals, as well as our community. I encourage you as a young professional, become engaged and active in your local Urban League, in your Urban League Young Professional. Become engaged in the issues in your community. Continue to be an advocate for those that are disadvantaged and need your assistance. We need you in the movement, and I encourage you to continue to get involved, and I encourage you to join Urban League Young Professionals today. I am empowered.
WeDevelopMe. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area by way of Minnesota. When I moved there, I knew one person. The Urban League was a place for me to come, make friends, network, and grow. The thing I love about the National Urban League Young Professionals is that it provides an opportunity for me to develop myself professionally and to grow my leadership skills. And through that, I am empowered.